Looks like the NFL lockout may be over in a matter of days now. Owners and players are said to be near agreement on a new contract. They're also said to be working on a deal to provide up to $1 billion in benefits to retired players. As John Blackstone reports tonight, thousands leave the game with very serious health problems and little money.
I've had 9 brain surgeries.
For 2 seasons, George Visger gave pretty much everything he had to the NFL until his playing career was cut short by a major concussion and brain surgery.
Major headaches every night, projectile vomiting. I would get a ball of light in front of each eye.
Visger is one of nearly 6,000 former players left on the sidelines as NFL owners and the Players Association negotiate a new labor and benefits contract.
2 years in the NFL, what do you get?
Nothing.
No pension.
Nothing.
You're not vested.
No. Very few guys are, and even those that are vested draw next to nothing.
To collect benefits, players must have been in the league for 4 years, but just half the 13,000 retired players are eligible for pension and disability coverage. Although Visger was on the San Francisco 49ers team that won the Super Bowl in 1982, he had to battle the team for 5 years to cover his medical expenses for 9 surgeries.
They opened me up back here. There's a tube goes on the side of my neck.
Brain damage has left him with severe short-term memory loss. He uses notepads to write down almost every minute of his life.
These are my days.
Because the next day you might not remember what you did.
Sometimes at the end of the day.
Today, representatives of former players like Visger joined the NFL contract negotiations to try to expand coverage to more retirees.
It don't make sense to not take care the people who took care of you in the game.
Former defensive tackle Gordon Wright has been waiting 30 years for an NFL pension. He and his wife struggle to pay medical bills.
I'm angry with them because they won't accept the fight that they owe him.
Wright grew up with John Mackey, the NFL legend who died earlier this month from dementia. He fears brain damage suffered on the field will shorten his life too.
Some guys you know, some guys you grew up with. And he was a tough guy.
We're not asking for anything other than what we've earned.
George Visger now spends an hour or so almost every day in a hyperbaric chamber breathing pure oxygen. He says it's helping his memory, but he's still waiting for help from the game that put him here. John Blackstone, CBS News, Sacramento.